Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. I have a announcement video here for you guys because this next week there's going to be a slight change to the programming that will be going on here on this YouTube channel. It's something you should expect. I have kind of been alluding to this for a couple of weeks now, but I can officially confirm that it will be starting tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to be starting a small stream series that's going to be kind of in the same vein as some of the other summer stream series I've done over the last couple of years, where basically during the summer there is like a streaming game or project that I do that basically happens on pretty much every weekday. So you can expect this to happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. So kind of like I did last year for the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some streams here on YouTube. There will not be any Let's Play videos posted during this time because, you know, the last thing I want to do is give you guys even more content to sift through, especially if you're, you know, not necessarily interested in what I'm going to be doing for this stream series. But, you know, I wanted to do something special. This was one of the things I wanted to do. Really, I think the only thing I really highlighted as far as like an anniversary celebration project of sorts. And, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So, basically, every day this next week, I'll be streaming from tomorrow. It'll be 1 till about 4 or 5. So, generally, like a 3 to 4 hour stream. Probably closer to 3 hours, but since tomorrow's the, you know, the preview, the start of it, I might go a little extra just to kind of, you know, get through the introduction and, you know, have some, you know, more gameplay. But you can generally expect all the streams to happen kind of in that time frame, just a couple of hours in the afternoon. Eastern time, Eastern US time is usually when they'll happen, either 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern. And I'll go until about 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, and yeah, this will happen basically every day for the next week. The weekends I'll get back to like doing Let's Plays again, and then for the week following I will probably go back to kind of a weekly YouTube stream, which will happen on Thursdays. Since Dynasty Warriors 3 is over, I'm no longer doing Warrior Wednesdays for right now, so I'll go back to doing streams on Thursday. So yeah, that'll happen Thursday, probably once again around 1 or 2 p.m. And I'll try to go for those streams a little longer, but that'll mostly be so I can, you know, kind of try to wrap it up. But as far as what I'm doing, as you guys are probably, you know, a little more interested in that, I am doing what I'm essentially referring to as the Super Mario Madness streams, which long-time viewers of my channel would know that that was a all-day stream event I did a long time ago during like one of my first years of doing YouTube, where I basically spent the whole day playing through all the games of Super Mario All-Stars as well as Super Mario World. Then I did a sequel to that event kind of in, it was either 2013 or 2014, I don't remember which year exactly, but I did do a sequel stream during that time. You cannot find either of those streams online anymore. The first one was held on Ustream, which I doubt there's any content on Ustream anymore. And then the second stream, just there wasn't like an easy way to archive footage back then, so as a result I was unable to save any of that stream either. So you can't find any of those playthroughs on the internet anymore, but hopefully that'll change with this one, especially since I'm doing this on YouTube. This will not be on my Twitch channel, this will be here on YouTube, so you won't have to go very far to find it. I'll try to have like a video or a notification posted every day before the stream, or like the previous day, so there'll be one tonight that'll basically announce when the stream's going live, and then you can just come back to it when it is live and watch the action, and then after the stream is over you can always, you know, rewatch it at your leisure. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. But as you can tell, that because since this stream's going to be happening over a larger number of days, There's going to be a lot of games involved in this. You know, obviously for the first Mario Madness stream, I did like 5 games, the 5 games I mentioned. The second stream, I don't remember how many games I did, but it was definitely more than those 5. And for this stream, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think it's going to be, or going to end up being 32 games, I think. It's either 30, 31, or 32. I think it's 32. I guess I could check that, so, you know, don't make a liar out of myself. Yeah, looks to be 32 games. Now, some of the games will be represented twice in that 32 number, and there's going to be some different variations of certain games as well. So, you know, it's not 30 unique games, but it's essentially going to be like 30 unique playthroughs, I guess you could say. It won't be just like platforming games, there'll be some spin-offs involved, and there'll also be some randomizers as well. The other thing that's going to be happening, it's not just going to be just straight up like one game playthrough, then the next game playthrough, then the next game playthrough. No, something else that's also going to be happening is much like the Kirby's Return to Streamland stream series I did a couple of years ago. I'm going to be doing this with a game shuffler as well. So while I'm playing through these games, every couple of minutes, it's going to randomly swap to another game, and I'll essentially be playing through all these games, trying to get through them all, while the games are constantly shuffling to each other, which does add a little form of craziness. It's always fun to see like which games you get a lot of the time. It's fun to see like if it swaps over to a different game when you're making like a really difficult jump, and then like you have no idea when it's going to swap back to what you're doing. A lot of craziness can happen as a result, and I think that'd make it very interesting to see this in action. So, yeah, introducing Super Mario Madness 3, Lost in the Shuffle is basically the event I'm going to be referring to this as. So as far as the shuffle time, I'm thinking like, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Every 3 to 5 minutes, it'll be swapping. It's not all 32 games are gonna be in the shuffler at first. There's some games that I'm gonna add or replace as some games get finished. There's some games that'll get added after we reach a certain date in the shuffler series. So, like, you know, I'll have some games that will unlock on Tuesday, some games that'll unlock on Wednesday, and yeah, that's basically what's going to be going on here. Unlike what I did for the Kirby's Return to Streamland series, I'm not going to be unlocking any extra games via donations, so you don't have to worry about, like, you know, giving a donation if you want to see a certain game get added. All the games will be covered at some point during the shuffler, so do not fret about that. If you do want to donate, though, I will have a donation link in my... I'll have like a giant Google Doc which will basically talk about the series and also have the game list as the games get revealed. There will be a donation link there. If you do want to donate, just a reminder that any donations I get, or if you just simply become a channel member, or if you subscribe to my Twitch channel, any funds that I get from donations and also from, you know, the channel memberships and subscriptions, those will go directly towards getting software and hardware that will be used to make content for these channels. So essentially, if you want to support the channel, your support will go to making sure that other content can get added in the future. So always keep that in mind. But yeah, that's basically what's going to be happening. I don't have really too much else to add to that. Like I said, I don't want to reveal all the games that will be covered for this series, but I can at least say for absolute certainty that you know, the 5 games that have been in this series since the very beginning will definitely be a part of this. So you can expect all 4 games of the Super Mario All-Stars collection, as well as Super Mario World. And as far as systems that can be covered for this series, the systems that will be featuring games will be the NES, the Super NES, the Game Boy, the N64, and then also a special mystery system, which I'm not going to say what that mystery system is, but there's going to be at least one game from that system appearing in this series. So, and that game will be in there since the very beginning, so you'll find out what that system is tomorrow during the first stream. So yeah, just stay tuned, and that's basically what's going to be happening, what's going to be going down. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I want to thank you guys for listening and watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the start of Super Mario Madness 3. I'm really excited about this. I've been planning this for a while, technically since last year, but this year I was finally able to kind of figure out what exactly I wanted to do, and I'm excited to get things moving on it. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys for Super Mario Madness. Later, folks.